Everybody, come on in. Hi, everybody. I think I want to move this and turn it on. My lights weren't on. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome to Nadia's Crafty Corner. And today we're going to work on another beautiful wedding centerpiece table decor that we have been doing every Thursday. So I hope you come on in and join us for this fun adventure, and I hope you do enjoy all our amazing tutorials. So let me turn this on and see if I can see the comments, if I can see you guys, because from here I can't see anything. YouTube. All right, and then I'm gonna bring the camera down. Hopefully it's a good angle. I've been trying to play with different angles to see what's best. Oops. And come on, where's the page? There we go. There we go. Oops. Oh. All right, so it looks like I'm live. It looks like I'm live. Hi, guys. All right, so let me bring you down so I can show you. Oh, you have a beautiful view. Perfect, you guys. Perfect. Let me see. All right, so we are going to make ourselves a very pretty little topiary today. And I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can. Let me just bring the camera back just a little bit so you have a bigger view. Just hold on. Okay, let's see if that will give you, yep, a little bit of a better view. Okay, so I am using just a very simple this is like a little hanging plaque from Michael's, and I'm going to remove this because we're not going to need it. So, and you can go ahead, and there's a couple of staplers in here. You can go ahead and remove the staplers, but I'm not really gonna do that right now. It's totally fine. And then you can use any type of floral foam that you have. I'm using this small piece of insulation that I had left over, and the reason why I also love this one is because it's very strong and it allows my dowel to really stay put. And make sure, I'm going to give this a second. Okay, I just want to make sure that you guys have a good view, and it looks like you do. Now, the supplies that I'm using today are from NYX Seasonal Decor. I did put the link in the description. I do make a small commission. I would appreciate it if you used my link. And also, if you do use my link, you also get a coupon code, which entitles you to 10% off on your entire purchase. Okay, so I think this should be good now. If you prefer, if you want it to be even more secure, you can also go ahead and zip tie this on. And actually, hold please, because I just had a different idea that we might, let me show you, and then, you know what, we're going to do this next time because it's going to take too much time to dry it on here. So let's go ahead and use our dowel. And this is a regular dowel that I pick up from Michael's or whatever. And then I did cut 2 inches off just because I do want my topiary, but I don't want it too tall, right? So that it kind of like starts to be all wobbly. You know, you gotta consider if you're at a party. I'm just trying, there's a little piece stuck in here, and I really would love to take it out, but it's not listening to me. Okay. And now I'm going to place my dowel, and I do want to make sure that it's nice and straight, and I'm really, like I usually say, don't go glue happy. Well, go glue happy right now. And you do have a couple of minutes to make sure that this is set straight. That is straight. Okay. And while that dries, I'm going to grab, I'm going to grab my Spanish moss so that we can put it around it a little bit. Ooh, a little piece of flour got in here. And when I do this, I don't usually glue it. So we're just going to go around like so, and I'm going to use floral pins. You guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I love to bring you all this beautiful DIY home and party decor, and I am preparing another surprise that will hopefully be ready next week, and I'll be able to tell you all, hey, I'll be able to tell you all what we got going on. So I'm just really going to hold on to that. And what I do have, you guys, it should be here. Hold, please. Okay, we can use this. I'm gonna just use a little zip tie because it's gonna help keep my, actually we'll use this. I want to see, you do really, this is when your patience gets put to the test, you guys, because you do want to make sure that, yeah, it's straight. You do want to make sure that your glue sets and that your dowel dries nicely, is straight on all the sides. I'm going to put another small piece here because the zip tie was too small, too narrow. There we go. Okay, so it's straight here, and it is straight here. Not really. From the camera, it doesn't look straight. From the camera, it doesn't look straight. Okay. There we go. Let me see. If I could push that down. Hey, come on, baby. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to give it a second. And you know, you guys, I could have done this ahead of time, but this is the thing. Sometimes when you are new to making things, right? Let me see. When you are new to making things, you don't really know what the process is, and you don't know if you're doing it right, if you're doing it wrong. Is it supposed to be doing that? Is it supposed to be doing this? So sometimes I feel that doing things together, it kind of is a little bit better, because when I was a beginner, I really didn't know what I was doing, and it was like, you know, frustrating as a crafter. So we're just going to give that a little bit of time, and we're going to talk about what we're doing. So I have, this is Gaps and Cracks, and it's just a little foam little thing that I've made. I'm actually going to round it a little bit more, just like so. And this one is about 4 by 4. It's 4 by 4, roughly. Okay, and it's just a little donut. You guys, I'm not seeing any questions or anything. So if there are questions and I'm not seeing it, I promise I will answer them afterwards. And if you do ask questions after the live, I do come back and make sure that I answer everybody. So I'm going to use lamb's ears. I'm going to use these pretty long stem roses. And I am going to use a little bit of fillers using smaller flowers. These pretties right here. Okay, and again, here, right here, you can see it like so. That pretty little thing. And we'll see what else we want to insert. Now, if you wanted to, you don't have to turn this into a topiary, so you could totally just do the base, forget the topiary part, okay? If you wanted to do it into a topiary, we are going to insert this in later. Actually, we are going to do it so that it dries while we work on the base. So we can dry it up. There we go. Okay. And how tall you want this to be, that's entirely up to you. That's entirely up to your table arrangement, your table decor, you know, the vibe you going for. Totally up to you. Okay? Totally up to you. And I'm just taking these long stem lamb's ears, and I'm just cutting off shorter pieces, and I'm most likely going to make them even shorter, but we'll see what I don't want to make them too short, right? I don't make them too short. How is everybody's day going? You guys, it's been raining all morning here, all day. It's been a bit of a you know, type of day. So, oh, my greenery fell on the other side, you guys. So sorry. So sorry. Where'd it go? Oh. And we'll use a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay. All right. Another thing I want to show you guys, this is like a boxwood wreath, right, that I purchased on Amazon. It's got a plastic backing. It is pretty inexpensive. However, I love all these different shades of greenery in the boxwood, and what I do love even more is that these pieces come out so easily, right? And these are perfect for when we're making small topiaries. So we also going to insert some of this in as well, and instead of pulling it, I am going to cut them. No, we're gonna have to see, because like I wouldn't make a wreath with this because how easily these little branches come out, but this is perfect. It's budget friendly if you're making more than one topiary. If you're making one topiary, then I don't know if I would suggest to pick this up. Oops. No, stay. But if you're making more than one, if you have a party and you need like 3, 4, 5 tables, right? This is perfect. This is perfect, and it does really save you the money. It definitely does. Let's just see. Maybe that's enough. Otherwise, we'll grab a little more. Okay. All right. So the situation in here, it's drying and going. I'm going to put just a little bit more glue all around my, and this is all going to be covered. Now that the glue is dry, I'm going to cut these a little shorter. Oops. Yeah, be careful because that, okay. So we'll do that. And we are going to start with a little bit of our eucalyptus. Oh my gosh, lamb's ears. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm losing all my words today. I'm losing all my words today. There we go. And we gently start to press it in. And what I do is I start about an inch above the bottom. And I place one on each side. So there's 4 sides, 3 and 4. And no, I'm not gluing them yet because I want to make sure that my proportion is good and that we like everything we are doing. Okay, now I do have my pick machine ready. Oh, this is garbage. We don't need to keep that. I do have my pick machine, and for those of you that don't know, this is what a pick machine is, and what it does is it puts a steel pick onto your stem like so, and it makes it easier to insert in your foam. I don't necessarily need it here, so I'm gonna actually take it off because I don't want my my lamb's ears to be too long, but I do want to use it for my boxwood so that I can go ahead and place it in. Now you see my boxwood is out, and by the time we go and put in all our pretty flowers, that's gonna look darling. Just perfect. And I'm going to go right next to the other greenery. And now we got 3 shades of green, and it might seem a little too dark, but by the time, you see how I'm putting it kind of look? By the time we insert all our pretty flowers, it's all gonna look good. So, what do they say? Trust the process. Trust the process, you guys. And I keep turning and inserting. So see how we are filling. And this is going to be a 360 degrees arrangement, tabletop decor. I'm gonna go around one more time. So we wanna make it pretty and even all the way around. All the way around. So now I'm going to go right up. There we go. And make it all pretty, and then you'll see. Okay. I'm going to start, usually I like to start with my largest flower. So we're going to start with my pretty roses. And I am not going to put the roses on the top part of the topiary. Just going to put them on the bottom, or maybe we will. Who knows? Sometimes you just gotta try, right? Try and see what happens. Let's cut some of these too, and I definitely want to keep my leaves. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And then decide whether we want to keep them or not. I ended up taking them out, but hey, this we'll save it here. This usually, you guys, if it has a few inches, I usually do keep it, because sometimes some of the flowers, either I don't know, some happens to it when we store them and you lose the stem of the one flower. So I always like to have a few extra of those laying around. All right, so we're going to go with our largest roses. Look how beautiful they are. Look how beautiful. A little shorter. And bring it down. So I'm going to do 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to do our triangle kind of. I'm not going to call it a rule. I'm just going to go, aspetta, 1, 2, and 3. Yep. Because they are the larger ones. And I always love to mix my greenery in. So make it all looking like kind of goes together. So 1, 2, and we're going to go for 3. And I need a little bit more greenery here. There we go. Oh, okay. All right. So it's starting to look like something. Not yet, but it's starting to look like something. Now that my situation here is good, I do want to put a little bit more. Hey. Sometimes this is hard to pull apart, so I just cut it. And I'm just going to lay it. I'm not going to glue it. I'm not going to pin it. I'm not going to do anything to it. Okay. Because everything seems to be good here. For wedding. Lynn, yes, absolutely. I love that, especially if you could even do like real greenery and silk flowers. That is a gorgeous combination. But yes, you can totally do that. I have done it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just putting in a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, okay, so I have 3 of those, and I had 3 of the little ones. I always like to count. One is missing. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, it'll come out. So I'm going to make these a little shorter, and I know you see me cutting the leaves, but we are going to use those as well. So what I want to do now is I want to start bringing some of the lamb's ears a little bit more on top, right? Let me see if it's too long with this. So it's here, so I'm going to go kind of like in between the one that I have. No, that's beautiful. See? And we start to form that up a little bit. And I'm really pushing it down. That's too long. So again, I made my little triangle. And now we're going to go back with more of our boxwood. And for the boxwood, let me try something. If I could do it with floral pins, right, with these up here instead of using my pick, just because I prefer my boxwood not to be so long and so far out. See, that's how short I want to keep it. So that's perfect. We could do it with our floral pins. And these, I'm pretty sure Nick has them. I'm doing my granddaughter. Lynn, that's actually a beautiful idea. So the only thing what you need to do is you need to find out what kind of real flowers she wants to use and what's the better way of prepping them, and so that the day of the event they look fresh and beautiful. So because they need to be stored in a cooled fridge, you know, if it's hot, if it's humid, like you want to make sure that you are okay. Let me grab my turning table. Is it this one? No. Wanda. So if you were a turning table and Nadia, oh, there we go. And Nadia cleaned the room, where would you go? Okay. So you see, this is not so big, and it's not the arrangement that it's, okay. See, look how pretty and tiny, petite, delicate, right? So a baby shower, bridal shower, anything that maybe just needs a cute little some. All right, I'm going to go in with a little touch of color now. And I want to bring the leaves. Come on, why aren't they going more up? Okay, so we are going to take them out and we are going to insert them in a different way. How about that? So I'm going to go, first I'm going to start from the base. And you see this little particular little bouquet, mini bouquet that I have, that it's from the larger bouquet, has one longer one. Can you see it? So this one, I want it to go more down, okay? So therefore, I'm going to point it more down so that I can take everything else and spread it out like that. And you see, that's called covering a lot of real estate right there, right? And these we're going to keep because we might need to add them here and there and everywhere. Okay, and when you do purchase the faux flowers, you want to try to make sure that they can push up, they move, you know. So one, okay. If you don't have a pick machine and you really need help to insert all these things in, this is just a skewer from Dollar Tree, right? So I'm just going to prep, pre-drill, whatever you want to call it, and then insert my, where to go? My stem. See? And start bringing my color down and around. And you see how it's starting to come together nicely? There we go. I found all three of them. I knew it. I knew it had to be here. I knew it. Okay, this has a little less, but it's okay. No, actually, I want to save that for the top. So this is a good one. One, two. And again, we're going to keep on. Hey. See, sometimes this happens, so you definitely want to glue that back on. And sometimes you lose the stem, so that's why I keep those extra ones. We keep those extra ones. Okay, so that's another small one that I like to use for the top. Hey, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Okay, and I'm gonna go on this corner. So this one is a little too long, so I'm going to just make it a little shorter and putting it back in. There we go. So we got a nice, cute little round little sum right here. Okay, so now I want to place a few little pieces up here so that we can, in between, right, go in with some more color. It's too long. And you guys, sometimes I feel like, you know, we put a lot of effort and love and care into a party because it's a party and stuff like that. And then I'm like, but I want all this beauty and all this serenity for my home too. So like sometimes, I don't know, I feel like we kind of forget to take care of our own home, you know? But that's something too that we got to keep in mind. Okay, you guys, look, I just tried something. So, perfect. This is like a little jewelry plier thingies that I have, and that extra stem, right, that we cut off. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top. Can you guys see me? Yes. And twist it in. Right? So, oh, so that my leaves can go out. I'm going to push my leaves up. You see that? Just like that. And now I am going to place it where I want them to go. See that? And bring that flower over it. You see? Now we added some greenery. And that helps. I'm going to try with just one of the leaves, because I kind of like to add different greeneries to my arrangements. To me, when I add a lot of different greeneries, it almost feels more like realistic type of thing. You know, does that make sense? A little bit more realistic, because like we look outside and we look in nature and everything is just different and it goes together so beautifully. So there is no set rule of, oh, what can go or not go together. Who said? Who said? Look at nature, right? Oh, I love that. I'm gonna make, okay, I'm gonna look around. So here we need a little some. Come on, baby, come out. There you go. I want to go under here. Oh, nope. So we're gonna have to use a little pick machine and go right under here. See that? Nice and even. Nice and even. Let me see. So I left the 3 little ones. Maybe we'll put them in here. But really what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to put, oh, maybe not so smart to do it over that. We're going to cover this. Need a little more. Did I? A little more. That's too long, so we're gonna cut the flower pin a little bit. The floral pin. Let me bring you guys up just a little bit. Oh, sorry. There you go. So you can see the whole topiary. Yes. Yes. Okay. No, that's too long, so we're gonna cut that. There we go. Okay, so all I'm gonna do here, you guys, is I'm going to take these and I'm going to, let me try if this works and then I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me see if it works first. It sure does. Okay, so all these little pieces, I'm gonna bend it in half. And this is a little trick that I've learned from my friend Interior Jewels. And you guys should go and give her a follow too on YouTube. And I'm taking 2 of my little branches. I'm gonna hook that up and I'm going to start inserting it into my topiary. See that? You see? I like that. So we don't have to use so many of the U-pins. And really all I'm doing, you guys, bending it into a U shape. And going into my foam, which in this case is gaps and cracks. Gaps and cracks. I love to use that stuff. I would love to know if you guys use it too, if you even know what gaps and crack is and how we use it, because that's an amazing thing to have for us crafters. For us crafters. All right. So we're gonna just keep on filling our pretty topiary. And I'm going to just put a little dab of glue as I go along. Taking more off of our wreath. That again, you guys, this is super budget friendly if you're doing more than one topiary. Super budget friendly because there's a lot of greenery here. And it's the perfect length. It's the perfect length. So once you pull it, you can just go right, hey, Come on, baby. Right into your topiary and boom. See that? No, tu sei troppo lungo. Okay. I gotta shorten some of these. And this is something nice to do in the evening. You don't have to be a crafter to do this. So if you want to have a couple of friends over and help them make you a topiary, look how easy. I'm just taking I'm trying to do, actually, let's try. I did 3 and it came out good. I'm going to try 4 of these little branches, right? And go right into our topiary. See, look how pretty. Look how easy that is. And a little dab of glue. What was that? Oh, a little dab of glue. Okay. Look how pretty that's coming, you guys. Look how poetic. And you can leave it just with boxwood, or you can insert some of the limbs years. Come on, don't ruin my nail. Let's go. Let's go. Don't ruin my nail. There we go. No. There we go. I wanted to grab a few, and a few I did. When you cut these, point them downward, because they do have the tendency to, you know, I wouldn't want anybody to get injured. So just point them downward. Okay. All right. See how quick? 3 and 4. And like I said, even if you are not super crafty, look how easy we're making this topiary. Don't be scared, you guys. And if you are nervous about it, don't glue it. I didn't glue it, right? I mean, I'm going to go back and glue the whole thing, but don't glue it. Try it. And if you don't like it, you take it out and you redo it. Look at that. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. 3 and 4. So yeah, I'm doing 4 little bunches at a time. And it's looking pretty. Look at that. Hey, stay in. Don't burn me. There we go. And we can on this side. This is so pretty, you guys. Look at that. Okay. Look how pretty. I feel like I'm outside trimming my pom-pom, my boxwood pom-pom, and I'm like, wait, this is not the real one. This is not the real deal. Okay. This one is a lot easier to deal with. Look at that. Look at that. Of course, we're going to sit here and fill it like right there. It needs a little some. Nope. A few spots here and there. Need a couple of extra pieces. So we're just going to go in and insert them in. See, like right here, no, right here, I think. Yeah, there we go. See that? Look how pretty. Look how pretty. We made this really cute centerpiece. Look at that. Look at that. And it looks like a little bald spot right right here, a little bald spot, you guys. Let's fix that. Okay. There you go. And right here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty, so, so pretty. Now this together with the first one that we made. Where'd it go? Oh. So this is one of the other pieces that we had made. See that? So it all goes together, but it's not overpowering. So maybe this is for outdoor, this is for indoor, this is for the smaller table. This is like, you know, you can definitely mix and match all different types of, you know, wedding decor. You can, look what I just did. I just simply placed it on a candle holder. Look at the different effect you have right there, right? On a candle holder right there. Just a simple candle holder, like so. Look at that. Look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. Right? Just something a little different. And remember, we made all of these. I also have a video on YouTube on how to make these cuties. So, you know, little different ideas. And these are also things, I don't know, like my daughters and I would enjoy making this together, something like this together for one of their parties, you know, like it's something that you can share a memory together. So there you go. So this is what we made today. Let me take this out of the way so that Nadia doesn't forget. Make sure, you guys, that you subscribe to my channel, Nadia's Crafty Corner, so I can keep bringing you beautiful wedding and party decor or home decor, whatever you want to use it for, right? And this is another piece. I did this one on Facebook, so if you want to see how this one came together, come on over and follow us on Facebook. We do lots of fun things, you guys. Lots of fun, beautiful things. Home decor, party decor, and wreaths and centerpieces. And we just love to do all sorts of beautiful things, DIYs, right? All right, you guys, let me bring you up. There we go. Hi, guys. Thank you all for being here. And I will see you next week. We have a few surprises in store. So make sure you subscribe and follow us to see what else we have coming next. Mwah. Bye, guys. Thank you for being here.